Tonight in Guwahati, we have a matchup that completely defies the standard statistical playbook. Rajasthan taking on Bengaluru. The dynamics here are entirely inverted. We have the perennial underdogs who have climbed to the top of the table, facing off against a legacy team carrying the weight of a historic title defense. The psychology for RCB has shifted. The old fan slogan of hoping for the cup next time is gone. They enter as defending champions, which creates a new kind of pressure, the demand to sustain that peak. We are watching a direct collision between a squad with a fresh championship legacy and a team that has spent this season dismantling expectations to claim the #1 spot. Welcome to the Assam Cricket Association Stadium in Guwahati. The crowds here don't act as neutral observers. They participate in the pressure. This concentrated, localized energy builds an incredibly hostile environment for anyone wearing visiting colors. You can see the reception Royals bet. The franchise has deliberately cultivated a deep, aggressive bond with this specific regional fan base. When Bengaluru steps onto the grass tonight, they have to fight through an entire region's momentum before they even face the opposing 11. The Royals are bringing a heavy tactical advantage to the crease, starting with a massive anomaly in professional sports, 15-year-old Vaibhav Suryavanshi. This chart breaks down his output. While most 15-year-olds are struggling to carry the weight of a school bag, Suryavanshi is launching professional deliveries deep into the stands, shattering performance curves for his age group. Then you factor in the psychological anchor of the squad, Riyan Parag. Playing on his home turf, his localized swagger acts as a direct multiplier for his effectiveness. The Royals' threat lies in a specific type of generational fearlessness, a roster of players who are simply too young to be intimidated by the legacy of the superstars they are facing. On the other side, RCB relies on absolute, tested experience. King Kohli is in destructive form, punishing bowling attacks with total authority. But even amid this current run, there is one specific, well-documented vulnerability: the wrist spinner's googly. The Royals have the exact tool to exploit this trap. Ravi Bishnoi brings a highly unorthodox release point to his spin attack. As this graphic details, a batter watches the wrist and visualizes the standard leg spin trajectory moving away. Instead, the googly cuts back into the pads, betraying the batter's visual expectations. RCB's final total heavily depends on this micro-battle. If Kohli successfully reads Bishnoi's hand, Bengaluru dictates the pace. If he gets trapped, fans are in for another heartbreak. Yet neither team's form accounts for the actual dictator of tonight's match, the extreme Guwahati dew. Once the sun drops, this specific geographic location pulls massive amounts of moisture directly out of the air, coating the entire outfield in water. This visualization shows the mechanical failure. When moisture transfers to the leather seam, the friction coefficient effectively drops to near zero. Without friction, a bowler loses control over their release point. The ball slips out of their fingers like a monthly salary leaving an account. This heavy dew can neutralize a bowling attack. A precise game of skill rapidly deteriorates into a desperate game of damage control for whoever has to field second. Because of these conditions, the coin toss carries immense strategic weight. Captains will prioritize bowling first to avoid handling a wet ball during the critical late stages of the game. We have Parag's youth squad chime to halt the champions' momentum, while Bengaluru attempts to enforce their dominance deep inside hostile territory. Does youth and environment win out, or can experience override the physics of the evening? Drop your prediction in the comments below and hit subscribe before the first ball is bowled.